Previously on Runderground. So today is the 1st of December, which is also the first day that we are doing the London Overground. 11.4 kilometres have elapsed. If you don't know who this artist is, Rena, where have you been? That bit always feels a bit dingy, not gonna lie. So here we are, first day of the Overground.
London Overground.
Hi everybody, welcome back to day 24 of Runderground. Now, I did have a bit of a tech issue outside of Richmond. Basically, my microphone didn't work. The video sounds like this. Just great, isn't it? Anyway, welcome back to day 24 of Underground. My name is Matt, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Matt, and I'm running every line and station that features on the London tube map. Why? I don't know. So today we're starting over at Richmond, finishing at Clapham Junction, going via Willesden Junction. Now, the section from Richmond over to Gunnersbury has already been covered in a district line video, which if you have not watched that, where have you been? But that can be found in the corner if you need to recap. So I'm not going to film too much of that area. So that's that and that. Now I do also have an announcement that will be at the end of this video. So stick around, you'll find out what it is. Let's get cracking with Runderground. I've not had to check my watch much because I've already ran this when I did the district line, so it just feels very strange to come back here again and rerun old routes. I guess the biggest thing that has changed this time around is the weather. Today is absolutely beautiful, but last time when I was here, it was not so beautiful. So you can see the building just there. It is Brenford. I believe it's the Brenford Water and Steam Museum. If you've not been there before, it's absolutely brilliant. It's just fascinating to see the engineering behind a lot of the projects that we see today and how it all started because of water and steam. So now that we did a glorified speed run from Richmond to here, we can continue with regular content. We're heading over to South Acton now, and we're going to continue on to Acton Central, Willesden Junction, and then pass back down. I have no idea what sort of realm I've stepped into here. It feels a bit, what, utopian? Is that the word I want to use? I would have never thought that this would be near to Gunnersbury. I'm pleasantly surprised. Mega Company's Pokemon Internationals here? What?
It's Pikachu!
What have I stepped into here? What is going on? Here we are at South Acton. We're going to cross over the railway, then head over to Acton Central. Acton Central. Excellent stuff. Now, I believe, wasn't it from this point over to Uxbridge that we're planning on having a load of trams or something? Back in 2002, there were plans to create a tram system in West London, known as the West London Tram, serving the corridor between Uxbridge over to Shepherd's Bush. It was originally supported by TfL, however the local council opposed it and it's been shelved since 2007. The number of times that I've travelled on this bit of the Overground from Acton Central to Willesden Junction, I know that there is quite a remarkable distance between the two. As we come to this main road here, I believe that this is the A40, a road which I've ran quite a lot before when I did the Central line. So, yeah, for me, I guess. It's a nice little vantage point of North Acton Station here. Now, I remember watching a YouTube video and it was of someone that filmed at that spot there. It was of when the new North Main line was in use. I mean, right now it is, well, disused, but who knows what will happen in the future? I don't know. Little start update. We're 11 kilometers in, an hour and 23 minutes have elapsed. We got a long way to go. So now we're gonna drop down from Willesden Junction
over to Shepherd's Bush. To echo a similar sentiment from Acton Central to Willesden Junction, the same applies from Willesden Junction to Shepherd's Bush. I'm not quite sure of the distance, but it is pretty far. Love that for me. So this area is industrial. Usually is around Willesden Junction. Shepherd's Bush. Now I just need to get across the road and then continue on to Kensington Olympia. Just want to show you very briefly, if you can see it, the old disused platform, which is now turned into what looks to be an allotment or garden, something. So, we've got 3 stations left. We've got West Brompton, Imperial Wharf and Clapham Junction, and that's it for this little section of the Overground.
After passing Kensington Olympia, I did make my way over to West Brompton. Now, there were quite a few schools in the area that did finish, so there were a lot of children around, so I didn't film much, understandably. I did pass through Brompton Cemetery, and that brought me out near to Chelsea Harbour, which I will say was absolutely beautiful. I really liked it.
Chelsea Harbour is probably the first standout moment on this section so far. So we are at Imperial Wharf. Now we've got 1 station left, which is Clapham Junction. Woo! I was getting so carried away running along the next to the bloody river that I almost missed me turning. As usual, if you want to see more data on this route, check out my Strava, follow me on there if you want. Now, okay, here we are at Clapham Junction. Alright, so I told you at the beginning there was an announcement, and I'm going to put that in right now.
So we've just started recording. Oh, that was a good slap. Oh, that was a good slap. Anyway, it always sounds so dramatic when someone says that, oh, it's the big announcement, it's my exciting announcement, and I get so bored. However, this is going to be the last Overground video of 2020. Shock horror, I know, but it's because normally over Christmas I do take a couple of weeks off anyway. I just want to take time to unwind and relax and just to really spend time reflecting on this absolute monstrosity of a year. Now, that's not to say that there won't be any videos over the Christmas period. I do have a video that is coming on Christmas Day. A lot of you have been asking for outtakes and bloopers and everything else, so that is going to be coming on Christmas Day. Now, I have just recently created a Facebook, which you can follow that if you like. I'll leave the description down below. Reason being is that I have noticed that YouTube hasn't been pushing notifications like the way it used to, and I think a lot of other people on the platform are also having the same issues, so I figured I'd create yet another social media outlet, but it's so that you have the opportunity to see my videos come in your feed. I believe that there has been a bit of an issue of people being unsubscribed from different channels and other stuff, which I really can't be bothered getting into. However, I have made a Facebook as an additional social media. You can like that if you want to, don't feel forced to, it is what it is. On the Monday, so Monday the 21st of December at 7:30 PM GMT, I am going to be doing my last live stream of 2020 where I'm going to be drawing the London Underground map from memory. There may or may not be a little bit of alcohol involved as well, so we'll see how we get along with that. But yeah, it's going to be my last one of 2020. I would love for you to be there if you haven't got anything on. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you for the live stream on Monday, and now it's time to wrap up the video.
Alright, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Runderground. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a like and share with your friends if you so wish. Subscribe if you haven't already. That is it for me. Thank you again for watching. Have an amazing Christmas, and hopefully 2021 is going to be a better year. But thank you so much. I'll see you in the new year.